Welcome to Roaming Kitchen. Every roaming has a story. Well, today it happens to be my favorite composer Ilayaraja's birthday, the maestro himself. The one thing that comes to my mind when I think of Maestro Ilayaraja's music is how smooth his harmonies flow and how greatly composed his music is. And I myself have been having a very smooth day listening to his music almost throughout the day. And like you all know, I'm a foodie and I love my food way too much. The one thing that kept ringing in my head was the word smooth, and I couldn't think of a dish better than the dish that I'm talking to you or going to show you today, the MALAI SUBZEE. So for this dish, I'm going to be using potatoes, beans, carrots, capsicum, and out of these onions and chilies, I'm going to make a paste just like this ginger garlic paste. Now I'm going to be using jeera powder, which is cumin powder, coriander powder, salt, some elaichi, which I've just crushed there, and milk. I'm also going to be boiling the potatoes, beans, and carrots. I'm about to make a quick paste of the onions and chilies, green chilies. Paste is ready. As usual, add some oil to a hot pan and add some cumin seeds. Once the aroma is out, add some ginger garlic paste. Once the raw smell fades out, add the onion chili paste that you made. You see how the release of water from the paste is making it better. Add a little bit of salt. Once the raw smell fades out, bring this mixture to a simmer and add some milk. Make sure you keep stirring. I've added roughly 2 glasses of milk in a glass like this. You need to keep stirring patiently until it starts thickening. Once it starts thickening like this, add some jeera powder and some coriander powder as well. Now, I also want you to add something which I did not mention in the beginning. You see how nicely this is cooking. Now I also want you to add pepper and once that's done, add some finely crushed Kasuri Methi. The time is right to add some nice Elaichi powder, which gives it a lovely flavor, and salt as per your requirement. One very important ingredient to cooking this is a lot of patience. Obviously, you need to keep stirring until you get the perfect consistency. As the consistency starts improving, add the vegetables that you had boiled and start mixing them well. After a minute or so, also introduce the capsicums. Try and put the capsicums towards the end so that you get a slightly crunchy texture. You can see how this is getting thicker and thicker. Now this is completely optional, but I love to add a little bit of sugar towards the end. It gives it a slightly sweeter flavor. and I really love it. Like I told you, it's completely optional. That's become beautifully thick, and the house smells completely of this dish. It's amazing. Just adding a little more Kasuri Methi in the end, and our dish is good to go. See, there are many ways to make this recipe. You would find a whole lot of recipes on the internet as to how you can make a nice Malai gravy. Some people like to use cashew nuts, some people like to add cream, and there's a lot of methods, but this one that I just showed you is the simplest, least time consuming method to make a very delicious Malai gravy. This can be enjoyed very well with your breads like Naan, Rumali Roti, Vacha Parathas, Tandoori Roti as well, Fulkas, any breads that you like. So there we have this gravy of lovely consistence. That's the Malai SUBZEE that we've learned how to cook today. And I will see you next time again with a lovely recipe one more time.